And it went in at number 17, so we got this phone call to say you're gonna do Top of the Pops. It's like, oh my God.
Yo, DJ, pump this part.
Wow, it's your time. You know you're gonna be mine. You know you're gonna be mine. You know you're gonna be mine. Wow.
Hi, I'm Angie Brown, formerly of Bizarre Inc., and this is the story about I'm Gonna Get You. I'm a South London, Brixton girl, and I'm proud to come from such a wonderful and diverse area with all the cultures. When I was a little girl, my mum was always having parties. You know, she used to say to my dad, Alfred, come on, let's make some money. Let me make a party. These sound systems were playing in our house. Big, huge boxes that would feel like the walls were coming down, and it would be old school reggae that was on Trojan Records. It would be Jimmy Cliff. And when my mum used to have the parties was when I got to hear the music like personified. Got used to dancing and singing in front of people. I got thrown out of class so many times for singing. It's whatever, I'm not interested. I'm in the back singing, baby face, I got the cutest little baby face. The teacher would come in and say, right, Brown, if I hear one more peep out of you, you're out. And of course I'd go, beep. And some clubs in London are already playing it. And I'm going to give it to a few of my drag queenie friends. And you know, if you hear it and you like it, go out and buy it because it's a tune. My parents used to foster children. And my mom took a bunch of the children and myself to a Butlins holiday in Skegness. That is when I started singing. And that was the first time I would say I played in front of like a huge theatre of about 1,000 people. It was like really nerve-wracking. So I was about 16 then, and I really had the bug. Late 80s, this house sound is coming through really strong now. Wow, this is cool, because you could actually be a little bit crazy now. So I was singing in R-E-S-P-E-C-T in a club called Singers one night, and I got spotted. A talent scout came up to me afterwards and she said, can you sing like Jocelyn Brown? I said, yeah, sure, I can sing like Jocelyn Brown. When I went to the studio and I met the boys from Bizarre Inc., they played me a track. It had Jocelyn's vocal from Love's Gonna Get You, because that's what the song was called, Love's Gonna Get You. And it was sung by Jocelyn. And they just wanted a few lines like to mash it up. And of course, I didn't understand it. I just thought, let me get the money and run. They provided a contract, 3 nice guys from Stafford. The producer on the day was Alan Scott, and he said, oh, Angie, you just need to sing this. You know, this is why we should put her. Okay.
Wow, it's your time. You know you're gonna be mine. I'm gonna get you.
Yep, we love it, and do some da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you, boy. Get you now.
And you know, ad-libs, da-da-da-dum-dum. And I thought, whatever, how can this be a good tune? Nothing's gonna come of this. Thank you, bye-bye. 3 months later, oh my God. People were ringing me going, Angie, you're in the charts. So like, and it went in at number 17, so we got this phone call to say you're gonna do Top of the Pops. It was like, oh my God.
Bizarre Inc. return with a new sound. They've had a great last 2 years, and this new track promises to be a big success. Check out Bizarre Inc. featuring Angie Brown.
Yo, DJ, pump this party.
Wow, waste your time. You know you're gonna be
To be on TV, a family show like that, watched by millions and millions of people, was just electric. Did all the hard work and just dreamt about that day. And when it finally came, it was really, really immense. Pre-recorded it on the Wednesday, it was shown on the Thursday, and we all watched it at home. And my mum was on the phone. Oh yes, Hunties and the television, yes. And my dad was looking at the TV. You know, it was like a big box then, isn't it? My dad was looking at the TV and looking at me, you're on the telly and you is here in the room at the same time. How them do that? I was like, Dad. If you look at the video, I'm sort of behind the beads and stuff, but I'm in it. There's loads of dancers, and I guess if I was the record company, I would do that. I don't want to give Andrew Brown too much, you know, because it's not the Andrew Brown show. There was a girl roller skating, there was DJs, and the boys from Bizarring, I think, were clicking away. I went out with the boys quite a lot for about, I don't know, about a year, maybe 2 years, because it was a huge hit in America. Nobody saw that one coming. Working with Bizarring was just great. I was thinking about the next move. I did think, well, what else am I gonna do? You know, what's next? Bizarring put out another track called Took My Love. It wasn't as commercial, I didn't like it, they kind of changed direction. I wasn't in the video, I wasn't in much of the promotions, I just wanted it to go away. Vinyl Solution never, ever paid me. I'm sure you know that goes on in the dance world. Sometimes people just don't account to you what is owed, and they know it's going to cost thousands of pounds to take that through the courts, and you're not going to ever be able to finance that. In the dance world, sometimes people's voices don't know what we look like. That's the thing. You're not really pushed as an artist. I think that they've pushed the DJs more and producers more, so the DJs can go out and earn a lot of money. We know the superstar DJs and we know the superstar producers. We just don't know house singers.
Why waste your time? You know you're gonna be mine. You know you're You know you're gonna be mine. Why waste your time? You know you're gonna be mine.
So if I do the voice, then people can say, oh, she's a singer. She's the one that sang that song. I've got to count you in 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like rabbit in the headlights without doing the da-da-da. I have to go straight into that note, and that's what the producer of the show tells me. And I thought, you're really trying to mess me up now. We only film once. If you mess it up, you come in at the wrong place, or pressure. That's what I did. I did the breath. Yeah, my mum was alive. Nettie came. They're in the green room. My boys were little. My partner back then. Going, come on, Angie, come on. Ricky, what's his name, from the Kaiser Chiefs, he said, well, yeah, that was really good, but there's no call for house music, is there? And you see, they cut this bit out. And then will.i.am said, Angie, I told Fergie to sing like you on Boom Boom Pow. And I said, okay, if you tell Fergie to sing like me on Boom Boom Pow, why didn't you turn around? And he said, Angie, you're the one that got away. I get it, and you can't please all the people all of the time, but a lot of people were pissed about it. I have not stopped singing my whole life because I love it. I love my job. Da 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 da